Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Please consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. And y'all, today we finally gonna give y'all the story of Miss Pooh. So y'all know I'll keep telling y'all that Pooh did fuck shit to me, but I ain't never get into details on what Pooh did to me. So y'all, this video is probably gonna be longer than my last story time, but we finna get, when I say we finna get into some things, we finna get into some things. So let me take a sip of my drink, because ooh, I'm gonna need it. All right, let's go. So, and I gotta put this out here before we get into it. Y'all, me telling my story time, it's not to be shady or to have beef with anybody, but my truth is my truth. And I ain't a liar, so let's get into it. So, if you don't know who Pooh is, Booski, you gotta go catch up on some story times. Actually, the very first story time, literally, he followed me to New York. I first mentioned Pooh name in that story time. You have to catch up on some story times if you don't know who Pooh is. So me and Pooh, we were friends. I met Pooh in high school. It was a group of us. But out the group of us, we all had our own individual relationships with each other. But me and Pooh, I think, were the closest out the little group of us. So we went to high school together. I got close with Pooh my sophomore year of high school. We went to high school together. So me and Pooh was just cool. Like, I met Pooh originally through my friend Tyvon, who passed away, and one of our other friends. She gonna get a name eventually because I might have a story time on her. But yeah, I already knew Tyvon because we went to 8th grade together, and then our other friend, I was close to her in high school in my freshman year, and then I met Pooh. So me and Pooh, we got close. Like, me and Pooh was like really cool. Like, we were always after school, it would just always be me and the group of us. We always be at Pooh house. When school ended, I would spend the night at Pooh house, or Pooh would spend the night at my house. Me and Pooh really just got really close after we graduated high. And no, hold on, me and Pooh would me and Pooh, we would get into it from time to time, but we always get back cool. So one thing I noticed, literally, I noticed early on about Pooh, Pooh forgot the shit that she said. Pooh talked so much shit, y'all. Or let me not say talk shit, but Pooh would say so much shit. She would literally forget the shit that she would say. I learned that early on about Pooh. So one day, and this is small, but I'm gonna tell y'all, this is when I noticed this girl say shit and forget what the fuck she say. So we literally just did our ACTs, and the website, we did our ACTs like, I think, like the end of the school year. So now it's the summertime, we out of school, but I figured out how to go online because we didn't know our scores, but I figured out a way to go online to look at the scores. So I remember trying to get Pooh the information to go online to check our score, and she's like, that's not the right information, that's not the right information. She didn't even try to go log on. She was just telling me like, no, that's not the right website. So whatever, months go past, we get back to school, they giving us our ACT scores. We end up on the same website that I was trying to give her before. And I'm like, that's the website I was trying to give you. She, no, it wasn't. So I left it alone. But right then and there, that's how I knew Pooh would say shit and forget what the fuck she said. So Pooh started messing. Me and Pooh both started. Well, this ain't about. Pooh started messing around with her baby daddy in high school, but she didn't have a baby until like after high school. But we were like juniors in high school when Pooh met her baby daddy and started messing around with her baby daddy. Do I need to give her baby daddy a name? I don't think he needs a name, but I'm telling you this for a reason. So Pooh had her baby daddy. When Pooh first met him, of course he was just a boyfriend then, but he made Pooh like really happy. I was happy for Pooh because I felt like the other boys that she was messing with, I don't know, I just felt like he treated her better. So Pooh, one day it was Pooh, her baby daddy, me, and DJ. We all went to the water tower together, and DJ from all them other story times. If you don't know, I'm telling y'all gotta catch up. So I met DJ originally, y'all, when I was in high school originally when I met DJ. So I say that to say one day we're all at the water tower. That was our first time all of us being around each other. So at this point I have been around Pooh and her baby daddy, but he wasn't her baby daddy back then, but they never been around DJ. So we was all just chilling at the water tower. That was their first time all being around each other. So y'all finna think I'm talking in circles because this is gonna be a long video. But watch it, I'm telling you, it's interesting. So I have a best friend. I don't think let me give her we're gonna give her a name because she might get a story time or 2 or 3. My best friend, her name is Millie. I have a best friend named Millie. So me and Millie, so at this point we're done with high school, y'all. We're done with high school. I have a best friend named Millie. Me and Millie ended up getting into it. So we weren't talking, but Millie and Pooh, they both worked at Walmart together. Millie was pregnant at the time, and I was into it with Millie, and I said that I wasn't going to Millie baby shower because I was just mad at her at the time. Only people I told this to was Pooh and my other best friend. We're gonna call her Keisha. I told this to Pooh and Keisha. Now, mind you, Keisha does not know Pooh. Keisha has never met Pooh, but Millie and Pooh know each other because we all went to school together. Now, me and Millie started back talking. Me and Millie started back talking, like right before our baby shower. And she's like, yeah, I just hurt my feelings when I found out you wasn't coming. I'm like, how did you know I said I wasn't coming? Because Pooh told me. I knew Millie wasn't lying because I just knew Keisha. I've been knowing Keisha for years, and I just knew Keisha ain't no messy bitch. I just knew Keisha didn't go back and tell Millie that I wasn't coming to the baby shower. Because granted, Keisha was like, well, if you ain't going, I ain't going. But I just knew that Keisha didn't go back and tell Millie that. I knew it came from Pooh. So when I confront her about it, Pooh says, I didn't tell her that. I've been friends with Millie for years. Millie ain't no liar, but okay, cool, whatever. Now, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all about multiple events where I should have just cut Pooh off because bitch ain't right. So, okay, cool. So, imagine we out of high school at this point. Me and Pooh was like really close. Like I said, I'll be at her house, she'll be at my house. Her mother loved me. I loved her mother. I would call her mother mom. She'll call my mother mom. We'll call our siblings like sis, bro. We were locked in with each other family. Like I knew her family, she knew my family. We were like really close. We used to call each other other half. So when I say we were close, me and Pooh were fucking close. So now I'm finna speed it up a little bit. Oh, something else, y'all. Something else that I just knew that Pooh be saying shit and forgetting what the fuck she said. So, and it's gonna sound so childish, but y'all, I'm telling y'all, I learned early on that Pooh just be on some fuck shit sometimes. So, our our high school picture day. Pooh. So it was the gang. Remember I told y'all it was me, Pooh, my friend Tavon, her passed away, and our other friend. Did I give her name yet? I don't know if I gave her name yet. Whatever, our other friend. She gonna get a story time eventually, I feel like. I'm not gonna give her name right now. It was a group of 4 of us. So on picture day, we all linked together. We meet up at Pooh house, and then we walk down. Pooh lived like 2 blocks. Fucking bugs. Pooh lived like 2 blocks from the school, y'all. So we all meet up at Pooh house. We walk down to the school. We take our pictures. We all looking cute, whatever. So I didn't smoke back then, but Pooh, she had a can I say weed on YouTube? She had a weed man number, and DJ at the time, DJ where he stayed at, I don't know, DJ just asked me, can I pick him up some weed when I came to see him? So I don't smoke weed, so I don't even know how to buy weed, y'all. I don't know. What do I ask? Like, hey, can I buy some weed? Like, they'll laugh at me. They will sell me some damn oregano in a bag, and I'll be stupid. If I don't smell it, I'll be stupid because I don't know about weed. So I was asking Pooh about her weed man. She know you can't have his information. I'm like, why not? Because he my weed man. Pooh told me this. So y'all ended up finding some weed from somewhere, but yeah. So that's something that happened. So like I said, we're out of high school at this point. And years go by, and that's when DJ had moved to not moved. That's when me and DJ had went to Miami and we broke up. And go watch the Miami video if you haven't watched it. That's when DJ started doing the fuck shit. So if y'all remember in my New York video, I think I told y'all that I was the one who really just brought Pooh and me in DJ's business. Because it was not uncommon for me to talk to her baby daddy. Like, it was not uncommon for me to try to fix that relationship. Because at this point, I've been around a baby daddy a while. Like I said, me and the baby daddy, we went to school together. Actually, I don't remember him, but he off the bat remember me. But I remember his friend. Like, his friend, Lil Mark, from my last story time. No, it wasn't my last one, but the birthday where I celebrate my birthday in Long Story Time, when I mentioned his friend Lil Mark, I was in a grade with Lil Mark, but Pooh baby daddy, he's in a grade higher than us, but Pooh baby daddy, Lil Mark, and then this other boy, he don't need a name, they was all real close. So I remember Lil Mark and the other boy, I just don't remember Pooh baby daddy, and the other boy, he was a grade higher than us too. But anyway, what was I going with this? It was just not uncommon for me to talk to when him and Pooh was just not doing good. And Pooh was one who she knew about it, because she was the one kind of like, she was the one who was kind of like, she was comfortable with me talking to her, because sometimes I was around for some of their altercations. Like, y'all, one night, this is a little off topic, but I ain't gonna go too much into detail, but one night they was fighting. It was Pooh and her baby daddy. They were literally fighting, and it was just me, Pooh, and her baby daddy in the house. And when I tell y'all, they were fighting like bitches on the street. They was real life fighting. It was crazy. They were fighting. It was glass getting thrown. I was just ready to go. This shit, they was fighting all night, like fist fighting all night. And I was trying to break that shit up. Like, it was scary. But anyway, it was just not uncommon for me to talk to her baby daddy. So when me and DJ started having these problems, I didn't think nothing of it. When I'm like, well, maybe you should talk to DJ, because, you know, maybe he'll, you know, he been around you, he know you my friend, maybe he'll just to figure some shit out. Maybe DJ would just be more open when it came to you. So DJ and Pooh get to talking. So for months, DJ and Pooh, they're communicating. So at first it started off with them just trying to, you know, get me and DJ back together, but then eventually Pooh and DJ, they become friends with each other, which I had no problem with. So they become friends. All three of them became friends with each other. DJ, Pooh, and Pooh baby daddy, they all became real cool, which I had no problem with at the time. So let me speed it up a little bit. So make a long story short, I don't know if I can make this short. But to make a long story short, Pooh, one day I'm literally just out with DJ, because I told y'all that I was just still, like, even though me and DJ weren't together, I was in a relationship with Tyrone, I was still just go out with DJ. One day, y'all, I'm out with DJ. We're at this restaurant called Bar Louie. And Pooh is calling me, and I'm like, oh, it's nobody but Pooh. I'm gonna just call her back later. Y'all, this when the shit got real. So, what's that boy name? DJ looked at me. He gave me like a look, and I'm like, what? That's not your friend? I'm like, what you mean that's not my friend? That's been my friend. That is my friend. Like, what do you mean that's not my friend? I'm her child's godmother. We spend like at each other's houses. I done walk to her house to help her fight. I know if I have to fight, I know she coming. Like, bitch, that's my friend. What you mean that ain't my friend? So he said she was talking about you. So I'm like, what you mean she's talking about me? So y'all, why DJ pulls up his phone and go to him and Pooh messages, and I just get to seeing all type of messages. So him and Pooh was talking about me. So it was saying stuff like, and then he deleted some of the messages, so I didn't see everything, but I just read the messages. It was shitting there like, yeah, fuck her. block her. It was a lot of weird shit in there. So I instantly called Pooh. I'm literally shaking. I can't believe the shit that I'm reading. I called Pooh back. I'm like, what, bitch? What? No, I didn't call a bitch. I'm like, what the fuck was that shit you was saying to DJ about me? What did you sign about Kia? That, what the fuck? I'm looking at the messages. You a fake bitch. Yada, yada, yada. I hang up on her. So I don't even think she called me back. So I leave the restaurant. And y'all, oh my God, this is, I have so many receipts for this, but it'll be so impossible to fit all of my text messages and all that shit. It will be like impossible to fit everything in this video when I have all type of receipts. So basically, to make a long story short, me and Pooh was into it after that. Me and Pooh got into it, and I'm like, you a fake bitch. She, bitch, fuck you. You a fake bitch. You believe that weird ass nigga for me. I'm like, he shouldn't be. Y'all both you bitch was talking about me to each other because they was saying shit. It was stuff I didn't see though. I seen some stuff, but some stuff that they both like. She'd be like, he said this. She'll be like, she'll be like, he said this, and he'll be like, no, she said that. And some stuff they did delete. I didn't see everything, but they also telling me what was said in the messages. So DJ got to telling me about how Pooh said in high school my hair was fucked up, my shoes was dirty, that I was having sex with that boy. I don't remember his name. What the fuck is that boy name? That boy, when I told y'all, trapped in the closet all night, him, that I was having sex with him, which I never had sex with that boy. That Tyrone, which was my guy at the time, Tyrone, he be driving his auntie car, which Tyrone has never driven his damn auntie car. All type of shit. And Pooh was like, no, he the one who was at work telling everybody that he was at work telling when he get, because Pooh was, mad y'all, Pooh at this point, she was coming to DJ job like on a regular. DJ worked at a restaurant, they sold alcohol and Jamaican food, and Pooh would just always come up to DJ job like on a fucking regular. So she know he the fucking one who was telling everybody at the fucking job all y'all business. Every time you get drunk, this nigga say this nigga say that. He was telling people about y'all sex life. He was telling people about how you left him. He was doing this, he was doing that. So she, bitch, I was defending you. He be talking about you, his co-workers, talking about y'all sex life, and he don't fuck with you, and you a hoe, and this happened and that happened. Bitch, I be defending you, bitch. I be defending you. He be talking about your family ugly, bitch, and I defend you all the fucking time. Bitch, don't play with me. So I'm like, oh, so if you knew this, why not come to me? If you're saying that if you're saying that only because she was saying he would only say this type of shit when he was drunk. If you're saying that he was doing, if he was bad mouthing me like he said, I don't feel like DJ owed me no type of loyalty. He already showed me he's a bitch ass nigga and what type of time he on. But you was being my friend, literally being like my best friend without us even calling each other best friend. Bitch, why not come to me with shit? So y'all, it's a whole bunch of messy shit now between me, DJ, and Pooh. So it's just a whole bunch of shit coming out. So DJ like, no, I'm telling you, DJ like, because I told you I left the rest on DJ like, if I was really talking about you, why would I bring up to you that she the one talking about you? It's not making sense. I'm like, don't none of this shit make sense. He's like, just like she asked me for $100. I didn't tell you right then and there, but look, I'm telling you now. I'm like, she asked you for $100. She asked me for $100 the day her car stopped. She asked me, did I have $100? And I didn't have it on her. I didn't have it on me. So y'all, that time I got back thinking, because I remember, y'all, I literally remember this day. Her car stopped one day. She was on the expressway and her car was overheating. Her car stopped. She needed to get her car towed. She needed $100. I didn't have the $100, y'all, but I didn't have it right then and there. I did get the $100 to send it to her. Eventually I did get it. So I don't remember if I think when I finally got it, because it took me a few hours to get it, I didn't have it right then and there. I had to borrow the money from my mother, and I was gonna send it to her. But like I said to me, I think at that time she already had got the $100 somehow. But I know he wasn't lying. That I know that girl needed $100 that day. I know he wasn't lying about that. He, just like she's asking me for $100, I'm telling you, the bitch is weird. The bitch is weird. So I'm like, all you bitches are weird. So I bring that to him like, you asking my nigga for $100, even though he ain't my nigga, he my side. He my nigga without being my, I had two niggas, fuck, I had two niggas. I had him and Tyrone, both of them was my niggas. So he offered me the $100, but it's not making sense, because how he offered you some shit he didn't have the $100 right then and there. So I'm just steady finding out shit. Mind you, y'all, I'm not trying to blame everything on her. But DJ don't owe me shit at this point. DJ's a fuck nigga. You're my friend, so why not just tell me certain shit? So everything's just steady coming out. So she, yeah, bitch, you brag on that nigga and that nigga hates you, bitch. I was just trying to defend you. I've been trying to defend you. That nigga hates your guts and you always bragging on that fucking nigga. So I don't see that. I don't even talk to him. I only talk to him now. No, I don't even talk to him. I don't see him. I only see him when I go to his job to get a brisket. Yeah, she was in love with that brisket sandwich. She literally, we finna get there. She loved that brisket sandwich. Keep that in the back of y'all mind. So, he like, DJ like, I've been stopped trying to talk to her. He was like, but the other day, it's a whole bunch of fuck shit on both ends. But the other day, like, she did come and get me. So, she did come and get me. Pooh went to go get DJ, y'all. Pooh drove to DJ house. Pooh never told me about this shit. She went to go get DJ. So DJ can go sit in a car with Pooh while Pooh goes to her job. So they picked up DJ. And so Pooh and her baby picks up DJ. They drive to DJ job. DJ and Pooh baby, they in a car while Pooh apparently went up inside her job to get her check. My thing is, bitch, why couldn't you just take your own baby upstairs to get the check? Why did you have to come get my nigga to come get your check? This shit don't sound right to me. And she never told me about none of this. She never told me about none of this, y'all. Just like after, I'm going too fast. So yeah, she never told me about none of this. So me and her going back, I'm like, bitch, you a fake bitch. You know, bitch, you a fake bitch. So we just going back and forth. We're going back and forth. So, you know I'm a dummy. Y'all know I'm dumb, right? Y'all know I got dumb across my forehead. I eventually forgave Pooh and DJ. So, I forgive Pooh and DJ. And they did stop talking, though. But one day, one day, me and DJ, we booked the hotel room. So, I got to the hotel room before DJ. So, DJ like, your friend calling my job. I'm like, what friend? Pooh. She calling my job. So he literally sends me the screenshot, y'all. Like his job had a phone, like one of them house phones, I guess. And it literally said Pooh's name, her first, her last name, and the date and the time. It was the same day. The bitch literally just called the job. He's like, she called the first time, hung up, then she called again and didn't say nothing. I'm like, that's weird. So mind you, as he texting me this, I'm on the phone with Pooh. I'm like, what you doing? Oh, nothing. Finna go to, it's this restaurant. I can't think of the name. Finna go there, give me something to eat. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I'm like, girl, why DJ saying you calling his job? Girl, I'm not calling DJ job. What the fuck he talking about? I ain't calling DJ job. Mind you, y'all, I'm looking at the call ID. This bitch did call his job. I don't know what he's talking about. So I leave it alone. I'm like, okay. Okay. So, yeah, we go back. So, me and DJ, we get to DJ finally gets to the hotel or whatever. We do whatever we do. Hold on, y'all. So, later on that day, I called Pooh back. I'm like, you still gonna lie and say you ain't call DJ job? Y'all, I sent Pooh the screenshot. So, Pooh said, well, I feel like it wasn't your business. How the fuck do you not feel like it's my business that you're calling my nigga job? You know we just went through. You literally know what we just went through. Why do you think it's okay to call his job? Because I really just wanted some brisket. Yeah, I don't know why. In my head, that remind me of that baby boy scene when that girl like, I just want some dick. I'm like, bitch, you don't want no brisket that motherfucking bad. So me and her going back and forth. Bitch, it's no reason for you to be calling my man job. Like, I'm hyped up. So we arguing. So you would think, y'all, on some real shit, you would think that I just would cut Pooh off. And it's so much more shit. Y'all can't even think of everything right now. You would think I would have cut Pooh off when I found out the first snake ass shit she did by, even let y'all dog me to each other. I can't just blame Pooh. I just can't blame DJ. Both of them bitches, both of them dirty bitches, y'all dog me to each other. So, it got bad between me and Pooh when I say it got bad, because I told y'all something that was apparently Pooh was supposed to be talking about. So one of them was talking about somebody in my family. One of them, because Pooh said it was him. He said it was Pooh. So it got bad on both ends. My family took it though with They didn't take it there, but my family like exchanged words with Pooh and DJ. Like it was bad. Like my sister with Pooh and my brother with DJ. Like it got real like bad. So yeah, y'all. I just like, and I would never know everything right then and there, y'all. Literally, I found out about everything with Pooh and DJ. It took me months to find out the amount of the fuck shit that was going on between Pooh and DJ. I found out that Pooh was at DJ house one day. Mind you, Pooh never told me she was at DJ house. I found out that, and why I know DJ not lying like this, because Pooh do shit like this. DJ said one day Pooh called him, was like, I'm by your house. Can I come in and pee? But my thing was, with you being my friend, it wouldn't been no problem with you being my friend. Why did you not say me like, oh girl, I stopped over at DJ house for a quick second. I was in the area to pee. I know DJ wasn't lying, because people do that. Like sometimes when she be out driving and she in the area, she got to pee, she gonna call somebody, you know, who house she never to go pee. I know DJ wasn't lying about that, but Pooh was just doing all types, when I say all types of fuck shit, and it got awkward to the point where it just got awkward. Like Pooh, when Pooh, first me and Pooh baby daddy was cool, he clearly didn't like me. I didn't like him. So when I be around him, he not talking to me, I'm not talking to him. It just really got real awkward. So y'all, if y'all remember Tyrone just instantly didn't like Pooh. Like Tyrone felt like Pooh was messy. Tyrone kept on telling me like, I don't like that bitch. I don't like that bitch. And I'm like, watch your mouth. That's my friend. I don't talk about none of your other friends. But I don't like that bitch. That bitch ain't your friend. He will always tell me this. So y'all, one day Pooh was at my house, and Tyrone was already mad at me about something. So Pooh had spoke to him. He looked at her. What's up? But he said like an attitude, like a real attitude. What's up? And he walked off, and I'm like, excuse him, girl. He mad at me. She's like, it's okay. But I did check him afterwards. I'm like, you don't treat my friend. You don't do that to my friend. He like, I don't like that bitch. I don't like that bitch. You got that bitch in my face. I don't like her. But I'm like, still, you don't do that to my friend. So Pooh came back over my house a few days. Like, he did apologize. He played it off. I'm sorry. I was just mad in the key about something. I'm sorry. It's okay. But he really mad, but because he don't like Pooh. He don't like Pooh. But it was just like, it was just a whole bunch of messy shit. It was literally just a whole bunch of messy shit with Pooh. I'm not even telling y'all everything, because I can't even think of everything that she did. Like, at this moment, I literally can't think of everything. I have messages. I wish I could just attach every message, but I literally cannot attach every message. But me and Pooh didn't even fall out after the DJ thing. We should have fell out after that. We did not fall out. So months later, it's Pooh's birthday. So me and Pooh get into it about something. Now, what we got into it about, I think I'm probably the one who took it wrong. I feel like Pooh was being insensitive about something. But looking back at it, I think I took that wrong. But yeah, I think I was the one who took that wrong. But me and Pooh got into it. Then we had got back cool. So it's Pooh's birthday. And the day before, I talked to Pooh on the phone, and she like, oh, well, I'm gonna come pick up you and two of my other friends that live near you. So the day of her birthday, I talked to her that day. And then later on that day, I'm like, what time was y'all coming to get me and your other friends? She got with my friends that I picked up last night. My cousin picked them up last night. So in the back of my head, I'm like, bitch, you didn't want me there, because if you know that we live near each other, what happens to you picking me up? So I just blocked Pooh, and I didn't say shit else to her after that. But yeah, y'all, it's gonna be a part 2. I know for a fact it's gonna be a part 2, because it's a lot of shit Pooh done did to me, and I can't think of it all right now. But yeah, y'all, she was just doing all types of fuck shit. But until next time, y'all, it is a part 2 to this, because this story was all over the place. But I want y'all to just realize, watch the company you keep.